For the best chance at hitting shots, take open, high-percentage looks. As you get more reps, you'll become better at timing your shot. 2KU is a great place to practice. Launch 2KU from the Play Now menu. Practice a variety of set and moving shot attempts to help you nail your timing. When you've got it down, you can turn your shot meter off in the controller settings menu. This will actually make your shot window slightly larger, making you even
Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Ellaby in at the 2 spot. No good on that one. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Here's Ellaby. Now here's Gobert. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Falls for Gobert. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Out to Bridges from deep. Knocks down the long J.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Edwards. First quarter of play, a minute in. Back to Russell. Over MP. The shot by Russell, no good. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Towns. Bridges against Edwards. 4 on the clock. Here's Russell. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's nice coordination as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
Crowder, the pass to MP. Can't cash it in from close range. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Ellaby. Booker defending. Pass to Gobert. Over MP. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Here's Ayton. And Gobert with a block. And he recovers it. And Ayton gets it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Ellaby. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Paul, he's checked in for MP. Phoenix calls timeout. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
He is checked in for the Suns. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels checked in. Tipped away. Gobert finds Towns. Russell with the ball. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. He's guarded by Bridges. 6 on the shot clock.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
No good on the second free throw.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in a season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Chris Paul out there with MP, and it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Towns. Coming off a Suns make. Pass to Ellaby. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. He's been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. With a step back. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game. This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Saric checks in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Bridges. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. MP outside. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Another great decision from CP3, taking high-quality shots and knocking it down. Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Now here's Russell. He had 25 points in his last game. Towns. And that one's long.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Paul passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Saric. Towns can't get it to go.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Russell. And he can't get the first one. Phoenix making some changes. Craig's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Devin Booker in for Chris Paul. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Russell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. Sweet little floater. Towns has gotten his third basket of the night.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Suns on top, up by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. At the forward spots, it's Edwards and Towns. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Ellaby in at the 2. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Free throw good. MP. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader, a role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him back in college, that the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time.
Now here's Edwards. Russell finds Towns. Now Edwards. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Yep, that one's good.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Minnesota's shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 6.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
MP, the pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Now Ayton. Pass to Bridges. And here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Free throw good, MP. And Brent, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried different things. Some successful, some not so much. But the fact is you just got to get great dunkers out there, and you got to put on a show. And when the league gets that, everybody's happy.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6, just 3 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
MP, that one's good.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Ellaby. Edwards against Bridges. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. The Suns making a switch here. Hall's checked in.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with MP. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. He gets it in there.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Booker defending. No good. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's MP. Covered by Towns. MP, the pass to Bridges. And it's Phoenix with another.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Ellaby. Back to Edwards. Here's Ellaby. Here's Gobert. And stolen by Bridges. To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Booker finds MP. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket too.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can. Shooting two.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Crowder, and MP throws it down.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And Minnesota has possession. Coming off a Suns make. Pass to Ellaby. And here's Edwards outside. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
And Crowder not giving up an inch on that shot attempt.
Can't hit from in close. MP, the pass to Ayton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Ellaby. An open look for Russell. Another miss by Minnesota.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And it's time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an update on Chris Paul. Allie?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Suns, and I was told the source of discomfort right now is a pinched nerve in the back. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Some changes for Phoenix. Biyombo comes in for Crowder, and it's Shamet in for Booker. That's good from Ayton. And Brent, one issue that's come up, star players unavailable for various reasons, but some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. And there's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Free throw good. MP. Craig is checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Bridges. And both free throws good for MP. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
In transition, here come the Suns. Payne, the pass to MP. From 9 feet out. Oh, and Reed with a block. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.
good for sure.
I see you out there doing work.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus!
Oh, you done? You done?
To control the direction of your layups, move the pro stick to the desired finish side as you attempt to dunk with when driving and holding the sprint trigger. Need a quick release on a drive to the rim? There's a new way to do it this year. Try holding the pro stick left or right for a quick scoop layup. Slashers, this one's for you. Force aggressive contact dunks on a drive by holding sprint, moving the pro stick up quickly, then moving and holding down. Then when the dunk meter's full, release the pro stick to neutral to finish off your highlight reel dunk. Want to add even more flavor?
And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic is out there with Winslow, and it's Hart in at the small forward. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And it's Sharp missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Phoenix.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation. But MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. Now, here's Sharp. After the miss from MP. Sharp, the pass to Lillard. To the inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Pass to Hart. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Sharp. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense. And he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
The way this league is going, you have to play great defense and you have to score to keep up.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. MP dishes to Bridges. Got a piece of it. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Passes it to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Now, here's Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP passes to Ayton. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
You got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 2, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Sharp out there with Winslow, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Lillard scanning the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Knocked away.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Here's Sharp. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Bridges against Lillard. Here's MP. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Trailblazers trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Lillard, and he lays it straight in.
The offensive IQ of Damian Lillard. Smart at analyzing defenses and understanding when to look to score.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
Poke loose and stolen by MP. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Bridges. Unloads from 9. Bridges with the board.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And the Suns here with a different look. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Portland trailing here. Moment here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Cameron Johnson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Phoenix's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that he suffered a strain in his hamstring. They're using ice to help keep the swelling down. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to Booker. Over Sharp. Booker, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The feed to Lillard. And here is Hart. And the pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Lillard against MP. Out of hand on it, and he recovers it.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Hart against Bridges. Here's Sharp. A three-pointer, no good.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Looking to end the run. MP, no good.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
To the paint. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Timeout called, the Suns. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And so Nurkic will bring it up for Portland. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Simons from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges outside. Down low. Simons against MP. No good on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. There's Winslow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Smitty, during his NBA career, Justice Winslow has proven to be a terrific defender, but when healthy.
And a versatile one as well. He's someone that can D up guards and bigs. A guy that takes pride in making things difficult for opposing players. I love the energy and effort Winslow brings to the court. If he continues to play hard, I think he'll be around for a long
Suns trail by 11. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Simons and Hart are your wingmen. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Watford in at the four-man position. Johnson finds Ayton. Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Portland leading by 10. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Hart. Kicks to Winslow. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And he trims the lead to single digits. 7 points for MP.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Over MP, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 8. MP dishes to Johnson. Back to MP. Stolen by Winslow. Crowder kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Winslow. They push it up 4 on 3. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Lillard, the pass to Hart. Simons with the ball. Kicks it out to Lillard. That 3 off the mark.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Offensive rebound, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. They need this one. Winslow shot is off. Suns trail by 6. Here's Booker, and he drives in.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
The Trailblazers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Passes to Hart. Winslow with it. Inside, Simons. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Nimble move by Simons, helping him beat the inside coverage.
And the Suns call time. They're down by 6. 1:58 left in the game. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix. Ayton finds MP. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. This has been amazing. I can't believe how many steals they've racked up here in this game.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Over Ayton. Nurkic can't hit. On the wing, Booker, defended by Hart, and Crowder slams it in.
A big shot by Jake Crowder. He's been here before, understands the importance of momentum.
Here's Lillard, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
MP kicks to Bridges. Crowder from outside. On the rebound by Nurkic.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Lillard against MP. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spots and finding his rhythm.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You know, so much hype around Aiden. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside. Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. And Hart has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. That's tipped and stolen by NP. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And so it's Portland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
You
Get in.
He's got PJ. Out! Julio, watch him. Smart flows. No way.
Go, 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 go.